Well, hello. Welcome back to another deeply humbling lesson from A Course in Miracles. Yeah. I mean, you could say this about every single one of these lessons, couldn't you? That they're all deeply humbling as we reveal the depths of our own ego clinging and how, well, mistaken we've been about everything. So that's a little bit humbling, isn't it? And in a good way, in a good way, as we bring the light of awareness to our situation, we realize that we can, and we really deep down want to make different choices. So we can go about doing that moment by moment. And it's said in many spiritual traditions, including this one, that spirituality is in large part about taking ownership, isn't it? It's about taking responsibility for having created this whole drama in the first place. And let's make no mistake about it, to rehash a couple of recent past lessons and videos. We made the world. God didn't make it. He didn't make it in 6 days and rest and watch football on the seventh day. We made this. Mind is that powerful that it can weave an elaborate web, a very real seeming, solid looking, solid feeling illusion. Mind is that powerful. So having made it, we can unmake it. Yeah. And that is simpler than it appears. It's not like we go out with our so-called tools and tricks of the trade, a demolition crew and some dynamite, and blow it all up. No, it's not like that. It's that we simply sit in the present moment and allow truth to be as it is. And we release all of our drama to the Holy Spirit. This is following the thought system of A Course in Miracles here. We release all of our fear, all of our actions, all of our speech, our entire being, our entire experience. We release it to the Holy Spirit. This is an integral part of a forgiveness practice as contemplated here in the Course. Now, there's a term that Gary Renard, who has a longtime Course student who wrote Disappearance of the Universe, really a wonderful, wonderful book that I highly, highly recommend that you get a hold of if you've not read that. Really relatable, really relatable. But anyway, he is credited with coining the phrase quantum forgiveness to refer to forgiveness as it's practiced in A Course in Miracles. And according to this thought system, part of a forgiveness practice is releasing everything that you're forgiving, right, to the Holy Spirit. It's for reinterpretation. It's for correction of error. And it's setting the ego aside in a very powerful way. That is what we're doing in today's workbook lesson, which is lesson 242 here. And it reads, "This day is God's. It is my gift to him. This day is God's. It is my gift to him." The commentary here reminds us to give our entire experience over to the Holy Spirit. Now, if you're not following the Holy Spirit as and A Course in Miracles as your primary spiritual practice, that's perfectly all right. You don't have to do that. You can insert the name or names of your guide or guides, your teacher, when I refer to the Holy Spirit, plug in your guides, right? Human or non-human, okay? There is no order of difficulty in miracles, so any setting aside of our fear-based beliefs, our fear-based experience, any setting aside of the ego is valuable. It's highly valuable. This is a universal curriculum here, applies no matter what your spiritual or religious background may be or may not be. Yeah, this day is God's. It is my gift to him. So we give it over to the Holy Spirit. We're instructed to do this in the course. We're instructed to give our entire experience over to the Holy Spirit, our relationships, to create what the course refers to as the holy relationship, given over to the Holy Spirit and the purposes of love and awakening, as opposed to the special relationship, an ego-based relationship where one is striving to get something from another. It's transactional, right? It's a transactional, world-based relationship, and they're often exclusive, aren't they? A special relationship. It's the way we carve out little pieces of our experience and label them good, and the rest is not so good, or even bad, or awful. It's how we love and cherish certain groups of people and despise others, quite frankly, in any walk of life. It's how we pay special attention to the needs of our immediate nuclear family and loved ones and neglect others, or vice versa, as the case may be, right? Yeah, we create a holy relationship when we give all of our relationships over to the Holy Spirit. We give this to him. This day is God's. It's our gift to him. Now, here's what we also discover along the path. It's also our gift to ourselves. If there is no separation of any kind, if we give a gift to the Holy Spirit as our teacher, to whom do we give this gift? Exactly. Yeah. If this day is God's and there's no separation of any kind, whose day is this? Exactly. I hope you were thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. I do. Yeah. Because a teacher can tell you whatever they want to tell you. I mean, I'm saying whatever I'm instructed to say, and it's all about experience, right? You're the one that has to have the experience. That is what provides the impetus. It's what provides the fuel for you to continue to go forth and practice, to continue to go forth and extend love and forgive and offer up your entire experience to the Holy Spirit, to your teacher, to your guide or guides, just as lesson 242 invites you to do. So I hope that you do that today and that you have fun, right? You gotta have some fun doing it, because as we discover on the path, we've made a lot of errors in judgment. We've done a lot of things that sure seemed like a really good idea at the time, right? And a sense of humor is essential on the path. Laughter is indeed some of the best medicine that there is. So take this seriously, but not too seriously, right? We'll see you on the next video.